All right. I'm not letting go of this chestnut just yet, right? I'm not letting go of this chestnut. I decided that I wanted to do some investigations into the guy that played the voice actor for Cyrax in Mortal Kombat 2011. And his name is Rhasaan Orange. He was born August 25th, 1975. He's an American comedian and actor. He created a fictional character called Renato Laranja. I don't know if I'm saying that right. My apologies to the Portuguese community. Apparently it means orange in Portuguese, which is why it's that play on words with his real name, right? From what I've read too, his father was, he's a martial artist, and I think he either taught or was a bodyguard for Robert De Niro, right? He's earned a black belt rank in 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu under Eddie Bravo. Eddie Bravo is a wonderful human being, fantastic dude, right? Anyway, and this is in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, he had this character that he was using as a joke, right? And it's funny. Now, the reason why, like so many guys thought that he sounded Jamaican without even like remembering the bio, is because, now I could be wrong, right? And in my defense, as an Australian, when I hear people in American movies do the Australian accent, I want to personally swim over there and smack them upside the head. It is just the worst. It is put on way too much, right? Now, I'm not blaming anyone here. It's not anyone's fault. I'm just saying that, right, you know, not everyone can nail every accent. And perhaps back in the day, you know, we're talking 13 years ago. How old was I? I was like 33, right? 33. I was a young man. Back in the day, right? I'm still bald though. Anyway, maybe I was just born bald. So we're gonna play, because this dude's range is fantastic, and this is the real Cyrax, right? This is not this clip, but this is the guy that actually voiced Cyrax. Because you come back here, you can see all of his work, right? He's been active. He's got a podcast apparently in the Val Tudo Hour, called the Val Tudo Hour, right? Or No Holds Barred. Okay. Oh, hang on. It's a podcast called that anyway. But yeah, you can see his voice acting work here in Mortal Kombat 9. Cyrax, Kintaro, and I believe San Francisco radio operator, right? So he's got a very good range. It's a very, very good range, right? Great voice actor, and the real Cyrax should stand back up again. But I want to play this because there's a couple of videos here I want to play, right? And they're very cool, right? They're very, very cool, and it just shows his range, and it's just kind of funny too as well.
Brazil, I'm coming back to you, and don't worry about that, guys. This time Anderson's not gonna do the Harlem. He's not gonna do the stuff like that, like the Harlem Shake, like that guy Puff Daddy did in the one when Biggie was killed on that one. Okay?
You done?
No, I'm not done. And this guy,
I think you're done.
Let me tell you, I'm not done. Your career is gonna be done if I ever get a chance. Joe Silva, if I get a chance, you're gonna put me to that guy. We're gonna do an absolute tournament.
Don't point at
on
me.
The UFC. Don't put your dirty fingers. I don't know where that stuff has been.
That's right.
I fucking love this shit, man. Anyway, right, so over here, like, this is really old, right? This is from 13 years ago. This is like this shows you his range, right? It's really, really cool. Check this out.
This morning. Oh, no. Was it that many? Yeah, I'm not good with numbers.
6-4. Adam's up by 2.
Hey, you're cute.
Thank you, Jenny.
Got a girlfriend?
With me? No, not anymore.
I'll fix you up.
No, that's okay. I'm just
You
fine.
prefer big hooters or a tight ass?
Really? I'm okay.
Right, hang on, and then we got this one here, right?
You really think that I'm a killer, don't you?
Why don't you cut the crap, Marlena, and confess? I'm not going for your holier-than-thou routine, all right?
Now it's my turn to be unimpressed.
What did Abe Carver have on you? And Jack Devereaux. I know they were working together. What did Abe tell him? Some information about you that just...
He's pretty good. I like it. He's a pretty good actor. Here we are in, I think, this show.
is perfect for the black and white ball.
That is beautiful, baby.
It combines the classiness of Halle Berry with the bold sexiness of J-Lo between her second and third marriage when she was at an all-time
By the way, why isn't this chick like Jade or Tanya? Can somebody explain to me why they didn't get this bird, right, to play Jade or Tanya? Because she's, whew, right, you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. Like, you know, younger folk that grew up on Netflix and shit, right, think everything's fucking oppressed, right? Back with these old shows and movies and stuff, they actually had attractive women from all races. It's only in the last, you know, 8 odd years, give or take, that they purposely actually stereotyped like different racial groups into certain segments and said, well, this is how they are everywhere, which is simply not true.
fashion high.
You know, I stayed up all night writing a special song for you, Didi. It's called Special Song for You, Didi.
Yep. And he's a romantic as well. I'm not playing the one with his shirt on, not you know, making you all that happy. Oh, it's the rest of the show there anyway. So that's his acting chops, right? He's pretty good, right? Obviously with a bit of comedian stuff as well, creating the fake character. But this is what I'm saying is, right, like when we heard the accent, when I heard the accent, I legit thought it was like Jamaican, right? He looked the part, he sounded the part, right? And maybe, just maybe, I'd have to look at like a Jamaican accent right beside, say, a Botswanan accent and go, oh yes, phonically, this sort of sounds similar and stuff like that. You gotta remember, in fighting games, like, you know, like to me anyway, at least like DJ, like I thought Cyrax was our own DJ, like we were getting a Jamaican dude in Mortal Kombat, right, finally. And again, it made sense for the story, right? This is the other thing too, right? This is the other thing as well, is that like, Cyrax was very much heavily opposed, you know, to a large degree about the cyberization, right? And like Sector was all for it, and obviously we're getting, you know, what we're doing is we're getting, and I don't know how the story's going to play out. Sector is obviously on board with all of these combat suits, right? But at some point, I don't know, it may turn into them going, oh, well, we're going to take the souls out of these people. Right, we need to take the souls out of the Lin Kuei, right? I don't know. It's all shit and gay, right? Anyway, so so I don't know. I don't know, right? But I still think, in my head, I just hear him as Jamaican, right? But as I stated, that's not the main issue here. The main issue, right, is that they just change shit for no reason. They are obsessed with like this Wakanda styled, you know, Marvel crap. That's the problem, right? I have dudes of different ethnicities in my videos all the time calling this shit out as well, right? So it's not just the, he's saying this shit because he's white and racist. No, I ain't racist. But more importantly, when you've got people who are not white, who are from some of these regions around the world, who are calling this shit out and going, this is crap, well, maybe you should listen to these people rather than like Kevin Feige and Marvel, right? And that's what's frustrating, because I thought Cyrax, for the first time, this is the other narrative too I've seen around, like these people, this is how disingenuous parts of this community really are. There's these people in the community, they're going, oh, people thought Cyrax wasn't black? Where were you back in MK Gold or MK, you know, fucking Deadly Alliance? It's like, dipshit, nobody was saying that he wasn't black. Nobody. Right? We have a problem with the gender bending. We have a problem with the Wakanda style obsession that they do have. It's obvious in their writing and the setting and the layout of what they've done with both Outworld and some of the characters in it, that they are absolutely just, you know, because they're just so obsessed with fucking California shit, that they are just copying that crap to a T, and it shows, right? Johnny Cage being the guy that always cracking the jokes. Well, he's always done that. No, he didn't. Right? Johnny Cage was arrogant, you know, to a degree, because he always wanted to prove himself. He wasn't the wisecracker that you guys are like, you know, acting like, and you could go back to the 95 movie and go, oh, he was cracking jokes. You know, sort of, but his most pressing issue, apart from trying to bang Sonya, was the fact that he was trying to prove that everything he did on screen was actually him doing it. That's his whole premise. He's a real martial artist trying to prove himself, right? And ever since like Ed Boon took the reins, it just sort of, you know, changed. I'd have to go back and read the bios of the 3D era, right? But it's only since they started doing like the cinematic stuff, right, where we started to get, you know, wisecracking, you know, Johnny Cage. It's almost like they reinvented almost his purpose, you know, and he was just there to be just a Hollywood guy cracking jokes and being an arrogant ass, not the underlying current of what made Johnny Cage get up and go, yeah, no, I need to prove to the world I'm legit. Like, I'm really doing these moves. This is really me on screen. That's the shit I love, right? Anyway, going back to Cyrax, right? The fact that they are copying so much and just like, you know, because like I've seen people point out the thick accent of Cyrax, right? And then the flip side of that is that they don't do the same when it comes to like the Asian people. They're not giving the Asian people in the game, which are clearly Asian now, right? Clearly that, you know, oh, well, this is just how they are. Like they're just going to talk almost American, almost, right? Almost. Okay. But whenever it's someone black outside of, say, Jax, they completely make the accent exactly like the thick accents that you get out of Africa. Or, more unimportantly, or importantly, depending, Wakanda, which is not real, right? And it really irks me that they copy this format of Marvel, and it's just destroying the franchise. Like, it's just, they even had the fucking, like, the Kang audience. Remember in the reveal trailer for Chaos Reigns, they had the Kang audience. Remember that? My God, like how stupid are these people? They're literally just copying and pasting this crap for no good reason, and it just sucks. You know, they did it for, you know, instead of Kang, it was Havoc. All Havocs everywhere. And then if you remember at the end, like the Armageddon one, right? We didn't get all the characters from the MK universe. We got the same bunch of characters from different timelines in the MK universe, and they all looked different, but it was still the same base character. Like, you had Sonya over there, Sonya over there, Sonya over there, you know, but they might have Kano eye, they might have reptile skin or bullshit like that, right? You didn't see like Dairu show up, or you didn't see like Draman show up, or you didn't see Meat show up, or you know, any of these other characters. Right? Because again, like, it's done on purpose. Like, they're doing that for a reason. Right? Because they're lazy as fuck. That's the reason. Right? Anyway, I'll leave it. Still my head Jamaican. I don't know why. I know it's not, but it's just, you know, not letting that go. I'm not letting that go, bro. Right? But my point, by the way, before I finish, the reason why I mentioned this whole video is because, you know, when he did the accent, maybe the accent wasn't coming out as true Botswanan, but as coming out as more of a Jamaican accent. Do you know what I mean? Right? That's what I'm thinking. I'm wondering that when he did the accent, did he give it a bit of a Jamaican style feel? I don't know. And that's why some of us thought, oh, this sounds Jamaican, right? Just saying. Anyway, it's interesting. Like, it's interesting, right? It's not life or death or anything like that. But yeah, it's just is what it is. Anyway, guys, catch you next time.